All right, Fat Whiteman coming to you a weekend before the big day, Tuesday, general election. This is going to be awesome. All right, so our sponsor today is Williams Marketing Group. We got some nice duds from them guys. Got old Cap and nice. It's a nice shirt right here, man. It's a zip, so it's a long sleeve. It's like a North Face. I mean, it's thin, but it's warm. You know what I mean? So appreciate that. All right, got it all. So I got socks too. I got Williams Marketing Group socks and everything, underwear and the whole nine. So anyway, so Joe Biden. It's been a crazy year, just election and everything. But I mean, it's like they're so brazen about. When I say they're, you know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about the lefties, the Democrats. They're so brazen about everything they're doing. Like, for any thinking person, it's really obvious what's going on here, right? With the shutdowns and the economy, busting the economy up and all that stuff. But they cannot win. Donald Trump they can't win against this joker, man. He's got them every time they turn around. He's got them. And this is no different. So anyway, Joe, mail-in ballots. I forgot about that. This is what this is all about. Mail-in ballots is the stupidest idea ever. Like, we don't know it's a stupid idea. Like, a lot of reasonable-minded Democrats that I know that I've been friends with my whole life, they're liberal Democrats, and they're like, this is crazy, dude. This is absolutely crazy. There's no possible way that I can vote Democrat this year. I mean, I'll either not vote at all or I'm voting for Donald Trump. I mean, as simple as that. And many have decided to vote for Trump because, to be honest with you, he's done a pretty damn good job. And they've it's hard for them to dispute that. So almost impossible. So, and then you got, golly, Joe Biden, really? I mean, I used to feel sorry for him, because they're making a mockery of this man. But I don't feel sorry for him. He made a deal with the devil back in the early 70s, and he's lived a good, powerful life. He's screwed over a bunch of people, been corrupt as he wants to be, with impunity. And guess what? The bill came due, man. The bill came due, so they own him. They've owned him all along. Give him a good life. Guess what? When they come calling for their what they need, you got to give it to them, and that's what's happening right now. His handlers, his wife is a handler. His wife is not a wife. His son, he's put his kids through hell. I mean, I can understand Hunter being a dopehead. I can understand his daughter being a dopehead. I mean, good God, if you had to, man, so many things, so much things, bad things are coming out, and he was just a horrible father. So anyway, he gets caught in a Freudian slip. He knows this. He's lived it. He knows the corruption here. So Joe gets caught in the Freudian slip of the century. So let's check this out.
Guys did it for our the President Obama's administration before this. We have put together, I think, the most extensive and inclusive voter fraud organization in the history of American politics.
Yeah.
Secondly, we're in a situation where we have put together, and you guys did it for our the President Obama's administration.
You have to hear this twice.
We have put together, I think, the most extensive and inclusive voter fraud organization in the history of American politics.
Yeah, I tend to agree. All right, let's move on. So Project Veritas has been putting their operatives out there and with their hidden cameras. And I'm telling you, these guys are awesome. They get some good footage. And, the media tries to, demonize and vilify them. And allegedly they're fake. The media and is saying that they're alleging that they're faking these reports and paying people off. Anyway, check this out. So this is down in Texas, I believe it is. Yeah, Texas. And this is a ballot harvester they've got on hidden cameras. Pretty awesome stuff here.
When we asked about buying votes for U.S. Senate candidate MJ Hagar and candidate Biden, here's what she had to say.
We need the top ticket to get votes for either Biden, how many votes you think you can deliver for us?
At least 5,000.
And what are we looking at as far as how much that's going to cost?
For the entire team that I'm looking at 55,000.
So $55,000 for 5,000 votes top the ticket, either Biden.
If not more, I'm not going to overpromise, because remember, we're 16 days till election day. You can give me cash, you can do whatever you want to do.
$55,000 upfront, 5,000 votes.
That's right.
Cash.
Yeah, I'm getting the Biden vote out, but I mean, I'm not going to do it for free. In other words, if they don't pay me, I'm like, excuse me, that's another worry I don't have to worry about.
Yeah. These are vote harvesters, and this mail-in voting has made it so easy for these guys. I mean, so easy. I mean, they're going around. It's mostly elderly people. They're going to these elderly people, and they're intimidating them. In some cases, they're bringing gifts and sweet talking them. And if that doesn't work, they start with the intimidation tactics, and it's amazing, man. It's mostly elderly folks that they hit. And this lady right here, she's a dirtball, man. Let me show you a portion here. These videos, by the way, will be linked in the description of this main video, because I don't want you to think that I'm just going through and picking, cherry picking these videos. You need to watch them for yourself. It's pretty amazing stuff here. These people are rotten to the core. Let's see, let's go to the one where they get given a gift. Let's see.
Raquel Rodriguez is paid well for her services, but is also willing to trade her services for political clout. Listen to this. She is talking about a local judge running for re-election named Renee Yanta.
She heard you. So what did Renee do when you told her that?
Well, Raquel, I need help. And I said, well, I'll help you. But now she's out 2,000.
But wait, but you said you'd help her, but then...
She's out 2,000.
Right.
But Renee, she wins. We're going to need her. She's the Chief Justice. So I told her, I know you're out money, but tell me what you can afford. I can afford 700. Give me the 700. I'm out some money. Understand? I'm out right now because I got to take care of everybody.
So you have to pay you 700 cash just to take care of that.
You take care of it. Everybody else would have paid me 3. She didn't have it. She just got screwed.
Right. Instead of 3,000, you got 700.
So what does she owe me? Favors. So when I called for him, what did she do? Produce.
So it's not...
Couldn't afford me. The average person would have said, I'm not going to help you when I go with your opponent. You know what I told her? I respect you, but you're going to owe me. Okay?
Yeah, that's how this works, man. And watch this video for yourself. As a matter of fact, go to Project Veritas and watch this whole series of videos. Watch when James O'Keefe, he's the founder of Project Veritas, he confronts these people. This is a very, very tangled web here. And mail-in voting has made this possible. This is why this is the stupidest idea ever. And people, educated people, I know college professors and educated, people with master's degrees and bachelor's degrees. It's always these white college educated people that they think this is okay. Mail-in voting. What could go wrong? You're stupid. You're morons, man. What could go wrong? Everything, dude. This is God. This is infuriating. All right, so let's move on here. So here's a report. It's a similar thing that was happening up in Minnesota with the Muslim communities. Very similar thing. They're out vote harvesting. So they decide they're going to throw James O'Keefe under the bus here and fake a situation that is fake news. Basically, it's fake news. And watch this video. Decide for yourself. No charges have been brought. Obviously, that's a red flag. And none ever will be because they're lying. These people are lying. And when you can tell if it's fake pretty quick. And I'm not going to tell you how, but you'll make this decision. And hey, by all means, comment on my video after I posted it with your opinions. If you think I'm wrong, hey, that's fine. I want to hear it because I might learn something as well. All right, so let's start here.
It's insane.
Overnight, it seems, Liban Osman became a symbol for massive voter fraud in Minnesota
because he was committing massive voter fraud. Okay?
And America. Just one problem, he says. The allegations are a fabrication.
Okay, that what you just saw were a bunch of ballots sitting on the dash of his car, and he's bragging
the video
about this.
manipulated after he turned down a bribe.
How much was he willing to pay you?
$10,000.
$10,000 to lie and to say that you were collecting ballots for Ilhan Omar.
Yes.
Liban Osman is featured prominently in this video by the right-wing disinformation group Project Veritas, led by James O'Keefe.
This video is one of the first of its kind. A man self-incriminating himself, bragging about all the illegal ballot harvesting that he does.
Money is everything. Money is the key in this world.
Liban was campaigning this summer for his brother Jamal Osman, who won the Ward 6 city council race.
Imagine that. His brother won the council race. He probably won by 105% of the vote, the way this joker was working. And he was, he had to give it to him. He was good at what he did, harvesting votes. Man, this joker, look here. This is his dash full. He's bragging about it. And of course, he says, no, you misunderstood this crap. Anyway.
Numbers don't lie. Numbers don't lie.
In the other video from July, Liban is picking up ballots at the request of voters.
Okay, so we're clicking here for no reason. All right, here we go.
He says many of them elderly, something that because of various court decisions was permitted during a 5-week period this summer.
You took that envelope and you just put it in the mail.
All right, I urge you to watch the Project Veritas video of the entirety. This is all talk about misinformation. And this is misinformation right here. All right, so let's move along. Let's see. They're gonna mention
Put it in the mailbox, the blue mailbox.
Not knowing who.
Even Omar Jamal, who is but all of this fits the Project Veritas MO, according to Stanford researchers, who say it appears to be a coordinated disinformation campaign. James O'Keefe meeting with Trump's Minnesota campaign chair, Mike Lindahl of MyPillow fame, right before the story was rushed out to compete with the New York Times blockbuster on President Trump's income taxes.
Blockbuster on President Trump's income taxes. Did you read that New York Times piece? They had no evidence of anything. Turns out, it was all debunked so easily. It's incredible what seemingly reasonable, intelligent people will believe. It's unbelievable.
Trump himself has tweeted and talked about the Project Veritas investigation.
Okay, let's move on to the tax thing. This is my absolute favorite vlog for law vlog. It's pretty amazing. Hold on. I think I deleted it. Hold on. Or I didn't delete it. Yeah.
As you know, there are at least 25,000 people who want.
All right, let's see. Here we go. This is about the Trump taxes, the New York Times article. Pretty amazing stuff. If you get a chance to watch Viva and Barnes, this comes on. It's on YouTube Sunday nights at I think it's 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. It's amazing.
When you think of accounting and finance, what comes to mind?
All right.
Speaking of which, is this a good segue to we talk about Legal Eagle's assessment of Trump taxes?
The worst video on tax law explanation by a supposed lawyer I have ever witnessed.
I saw it. I agree.
It was misrepresentation after misrepresentation after misrepresentation. So I went ahead and watched it.
Now, bear in mind, these two guys, Viva on the, I don't know, it would be, let's see, watch this. Viva on the left with no tie and just a t-shirt. He's a Canadian lawyer. Robert Barnes, awesome, incredible attorney here in the United States. On the right, Viva on the left. Neither one of these guys are really Trump supporters. They're just they love they love talking. I mean, they're lawyers. They enjoy debunking other lawyers' bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Or calling them out on it, and they do well at it because they're hardly ever called out themselves because they're usually right. So anyway, so we'll
I've been avoiding Legal Eagle because his stuff is so political and so that it's like, okay, I don't mind you being political, but it's just not usually very informed. I mean, he's a guy who he comes across as someone who's a brief corporate lawyer, mid-tier corporate lawyer, and now just does this. He's promoted heavily by YouTube because his politics is what they want, and gives off the veneer of sophistication with that obvious green screen background. These are real books, by the way, not like Legal Eagles. And I've read them, probably unlike Legal Eagle.
All right, watch this video. I'm gonna link it. It's a fantastic video. I don't want you to think I'm cherry picking again. Watch the videos. They tell all. So, all right, moving on. This weekend, so Trump holds a rally in Minnesota, and there we go. Yeah, all right. Rochester, Minnesota. He gets there. There's like 24,000 people signed up to come to this rally. So instead of the governor doing, before saving people the time, coming out and everything, last minute they say, no, 250 people. It's all you can have in the hangar, for the rally. And that was crappy, man. And all because COVID lockdown and all that stuff, which is total bullshit, man. I mean, this is so stupid. This is what they've done to us, man. That they've done to this entire country. They've really screwed us, and that's the reason why we're looking at the biggest landslide in the history of American politics. Those people are sick and tired of this crap, dude. So, anyway,
wanted to be here tonight. We just saw a lot of them. Wanted to pay our respects.
Trump's such a class act that he took his entire security detail and walked out there and talked to thousands of these people that were not allowed to come in, and they understand exactly what happened. And people are talking in Minnesota right now. People are probably changing votes in Minnesota right now. People are sick of this, and there is a huge amount of independent voters that swing left or lean left, and there's also a lot of very reasonable liberal Democrats that are changing. They're tired of this crap. A lot of my friends are like that, like I mentioned before, and they're getting fed up. This is not right, and they see the handwriting on the wall. So
they're here for a long time. They waited and waited, and then the governor did bad things. Your far left Democrat Attorney General Keith Ellison.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And your Democrat governor tried to shut down our rally, silence the people of Minnesota, and take away your freedom and your rights. They thought he would cancel, a word they are very familiar with, cancel culture.
Yeah. Get you some of that. Chew on that for a little bit. You can watch this video too, but that's pretty much it. I don't know. And this is a good segue into the Twitter fiasco with blocking the Hunter Biden laptop story from Washington Post. The New York Post. Yeah, this is a coordinated effort, one of the biggest of all time. Corrupt as corrupt can be. And so many people, I go back to my educated friends. I'm like, how can you not see this? How can you not see it? This is not something that you just all of a sudden see. I mean, this through observation for the past 3 decades. This has been ramping up to this day. To this season. They call it. We'll just call it a season. It's been ramping up. It's been obvious, and now it is here. It's ramping up to these events that we're seeing right here. And it's kind of scary, but hey, man, be bold. Be bold. Get out there and speak your mind. Don't worry about pissing people off or getting doxxed or anything like that. Just speak your mind and get it out. Because, we've got to hold these people accountable. We've got to right now, the leftists mean nothing to me right now. When they say or they post. It's like I used to get a little pissed off, a little peeved, but I don't care anymore. They're absolutely nothing to me. So, all right, let's go and get off here. We'll go straight to Senator Ted Cruz putting Jack Dorsey on the hot seat, the Twitter CEO. This is ridiculous. And like I say again, these videos are in their entirety here. You can watch them all.
Mr. Dorsey, does Twitter have the ability to influence elections?
No.
You don't believe Twitter has any ability to influence elections?
No, we are one part of a broad spectrum of communication channels that people have.
So you're testifying to this committee right now that Twitter, when it silences people, when it censors people, when it blocks political speech, that has no impact on elections?
People have choice of other communication channels with which.
Okay, I'm gonna stop right there. Yeah, I'm a libertarian. I get that. It's private business. You have a choice. You can go somewhere else. But it's very different in this case because of the way they abuse their that platform versus publisher. The little incestuous relationship they have with those two, where they've got government protection, and they also have a it's just different. Things have grown. They have so much control now that it's not about what you can say. It's what you can hear. It's like, these are like, just study up on platform versus publisher, and it'll make more sense to you. I mean, these influencers, they spend lots of time and money to build channels on these platforms, lots of advertising money. And then, like on YouTube, if you say like Steven Crowder, he's got years and years and years of building his channel. He's got employees, 15 or 20 employees. He's got a studio. And same with Alex Jones. Still way higher scale. And then for them to come in and just ban them or demonetize them, when they've got these employees and they've built this, that's just it's not right, man. So let's just hear Ted some more.
Not if they don't hear information. If you don't think you have the power to influence elections, why do you block anything?
Well, we have policies that are focused on making sure that more voices on the platform are possible. We see a lot of abuse and harassment, which ends up silencing people and letting them leave from the platform.
See, that's total bullshit. Everything he just said, he knows it. The people being bullied on here, guess what? You can block, individuals can block other individuals. You can. That's how it should work. That's in a perfect world on social media. Hey, I don't like somebody else says, I'll block them, unfriend them, whatever. If they're bullying me, I can block them, whatever. They're taking it. They're saying, hey, we're trying to look out for the little guy. We're trying to look out for the bullied people. No, they're not. They're using it as a way to censor people. And I know that's obvious. Captain Obvious here. I get it. But yeah, total bullshit. And he's he's telling this to the entire world, everybody that's watching this, and except for the lowest IQ people in the history of the world, get it. So whether you're a Democrat or Republican or independent or whatever, or non-political, you get it if you have reasonable intelligence. He's bullshitting everybody.
All right, Mr. Dorsey, I find your opening answers absurd on their face.
Absolutely. All right, you can watch this video in its entirety as well. I'm not going to play the whole thing and waste time. It's already longer than it should have been. So what we'll tell you is that we've got some alternatives, okay? And we need to explore these alternatives. Actually, there are hundreds of new niche networks popping up. My two favorite, Parler is quickly replacing Twitter. These they're growing like crazy. They've been around for a couple years. I guess it was maybe 2017. I'm thinking maybe even 16 or 15. Anyway, maybe in 2015 they came on scene. They've built their network up kind of slow. They had a few situations early on where their server got kind of inundated. They got I'm not gonna say the site was crashed because of it, but I'm thinking maybe it did, and I can understand why. But they've rebounded well, and they've got a lot of really big name conservative influencers posting on Parler now. It's good. Just go ahead and cut the string, get off of Twitter, and go to Parler. This is pretty awesome. The Facebook alternative has been launched. Freely Social. There are several of these niche Facebook type sites out there, but Freely Social, that's going to be the pick. They soft launched October 1st, and they're testing out their systems. They haven't publicized it. They won't do that. They won't be doing that until they migrate the site to their larger servers in Sweden with better security. So anyway, hope this doesn't get out. Anyway, it doesn't matter. They're going that route. So I was fixing to say people could crash it right now, probably pretty easy, but it doesn't matter. It'll be migrated. All the files are safe. So with that said, the mobile apps will be available or live with 3 to 4 weeks. It's going to be pretty awesome. I'll just show it to you. I'm logged in. Matter of fact, if you can get in, the first 200 people on this network will get a lifetime free VIP Founders Club membership, and it comes with some pretty cool perks, especially if you are in business or you have a business you want to promote. You can boost posts with that Founders Club membership. You can boost a certain amount of posts and pages for free. That's a hell of a thing. It's like free, you get free advertising. So let's see. I was going to say something here. Anyway, here's what it looks like. Also, what I was going to say is they have a unique thing here, feature that most don't, is they have their own blog. So if you're a blogger, it's pretty cool. It's a really cool thing. You can transcribe, or you can if you have a blog, you can actually share your blog over here too, and just blog on Freely as well on their platform. So, all right, sweet. Give these guys a shot. Parler.com and freelysocial.com. And let's grow something, man. Let's get away from these rats, man, because Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, they're really screwing up bad. And there's another one here. This won't be available probably December. There's a lot of moving parts here, and these. Oh, by the way, Freely. I'm not sure about Parler. Freely does have an advertising platform, so you can actually target ads just like you can on Facebook. So these features will be improving as well. So the other one, YouTube, it's going to be a tough one, but it needs to be tried. And if you get a good enough team of programmers, that's all you need. So we can make it work. All right. See, Watch Freely. Watch Freely is one of the, with Freely Social, Watch Freely, and Fund Me Freely are under the Freely Corp umbrella. And basically this is let's go to this on dark mode now. Let's go to light mode. You can kind of see it. This is basically just like a YouTube. It's a video sharing network. It will also have an advertising platform similar to YouTube. A little bit less confusing and complicated. Not like the entire AdWords thing and all that stuff, but I don't know. And we also have like a header section. If you just want to, I'm sure a company could probably buy the entire header, footer, sidebar package, and just become the sponsor of this site all the way around. So let's see. Let's click on a video. Here we go. Here's the sidebar ads. Griller's Choice got it nailed down now. Freely Social, obviously, got nailed down. And this is Fund Me Freely. Fund Me Freely is pretty cool, man. You want to? Oh, we also check it out. We also have the floating window at the bottom. All right, cool. So I don't know. Let's go to Griller's Choice and see how cool that is. Actually, I've got their Pro set and their griddle set of grilling tools. Amazing. But I have incredibly slow internet where I'm at right now. I'm on vacation, so we'll give us a chance to load up. All right, and Fund Me Freely. Check that out. It's fundmefreely.com. All right, I'm gonna let you guys hit it, man. It's been a long video, and anyway, enjoy. Talk at you later. Make sure to click on the links in the description and watch these videos so that you'll know that I'm not just pulling your leg. And anyway, I'll catch you later. Fat Whiteman signing off.